Now, in addition to the biblical reasons for suggesting that life is non-physical, biblical reasons that indicate that certainly God's life is non-physical, angelic life is non-physical, it looks like animal life is non-physical and human life is non-physical. We also have some non-biblical reasons for suggesting that life is non-physical. They would include the following. The first is that death doesn't involve any physical change in the thing that's dying. Now, this is a little tricky because some people think, well, when a person dies, there is this exhale of breath, or there is a release of body fluids, or this sort of thing. Now, we need to distinguish between what happens because a person is dead versus what is actually life leaving the person. For example, we hold our chests out. In order to breathe, we actually expand our chest, creating a vacuum to pull in air so that we can breathe. If our muscles stopped working, then our chests would collapse and air would be expelled. And in that process, if a person dies and their chest relaxes because now they're dead, then air comes out of their lungs. The air coming out of their lungs is not death. It's the result of death. It's a distinction there. So you need to distinguish that. If we carefully examine that sort of thing, we watch a person or an animal as they die. Let's say we have them on a scale. We're measuring their weight. Does the weight of an individual change at the moment of death? The answer is no. There's absolutely no change in weight. Is there a change in volume? For example, we could put the person underwater so that the water level indicates the volume of their body. And at the moment of death, does the water volume change? No, it does not. We can do this over and over again, and we get the same result that, again, we might relax the chest and let out some air and thus change the shape of the chest. But the death itself does not involve any change in volume. We can measure everything we could possibly measure on an organism, and death itself does not result in any physical change to the entity.